Welcome back to the Duo Dialogues, everyone. Today's discussion dives deep into conquering IELTS Speaking Part 3. It's notoriously tricky, isn't it?
Absolutely. Many students struggle with expressing nuanced opinions and providing solid support.
Exactly. So how do we arm our listeners with the strategies to ace this section?
The key is structure and confident delivery. We'll explore a method that makes crafting compelling answers a breeze.
Intriguing. Let's unpack the OREO method. Let's start with the basics. What exactly makes Part 3 so different from Parts 1 and 2?
Part 3 moves beyond personal experiences. It demands more abstract thinking and in-depth discussion related to the topic introduced in Part 2. The examiner expects well-developed answers, not just simple yes or no responses.
Right, so it's less about personal anecdotes and more about demonstrating a broader understanding of the topic?
Precisely. You need to show you can analyze, compare, and contrast ideas effectively.
And that's where the OREO method comes in handy, right?
Exactly. OREO provides a clear structure: opinion, reason, example, opposing view, optional. It ensures a comprehensive and well-organized response.
Let's break it down. Starting with the O for opinion, how crucial is it to state your opinion clearly?
Crucial. Don't beat around the bush. State your opinion up front, confidently and directly. This sets the tone for your entire answer.
I see. And the R for reason, simply stating an opinion isn't enough, is it?
No, you need to justify your opinion with a logical reason. This demonstrates critical thinking.
Okay. Then comes the E for example. Why are examples so important?
Examples provide concrete evidence to support your reason. They make your answer more persuasive and memorable.
Makes sense. And finally, the optional O for opposing view. Why is it optional, and what's the benefit of including it?
It's optional but highly recommended. Acknowledging an opposing viewpoint shows a balanced understanding of the topic and demonstrates sophisticated thinking.
What are some key phrases that can help candidates express their opinions confidently and smoothly?
Phrases like "I strongly believe that," "I completely agree that." However, it's also important to consider, and in contrast, are excellent starting points.
Right. And what are some common mistakes candidates should avoid?
Giving short, one-sentence answers is a major pitfall. Another is simply repeating the question instead of rephrasing it in your own words.
So expanding on answers and demonstrating vocabulary are key?
Absolutely, and avoid vague generalizations. Always support your points with specific examples.
Totally. Failing to fully answer the question is another common mistake, right?
Yes, make sure your answer directly addresses all aspects of the question.
How can candidates effectively practice the OREO method?
Practice is key. Use sample IELTS questions and consciously apply the OREO structure to each answer.
Should they focus on specific types of questions or just practice broadly?
A mix of both is ideal. Practice with various question types to build versatility and confidence.
Good point. And what about recording themselves? Is that a helpful practice technique?
Absolutely. Recording yourself allows you to identify areas for improvement in fluency, pronunciation, and overall delivery.
So self-assessment is crucial.
Yes, always strive to expand your answers. Don't just say yes or no. Always explain your reasoning. Provide the why behind your opinion.
That's excellent advice. It's about demonstrating depth of thought, not just surface-level agreement or disagreement.
Exactly. Think about the how and what for as well. This adds further layers to your response.
I see. So it's about showing the examiner the process of your thinking, not just the conclusion.
Precisely. It's about demonstrating your analytical skills.
Are there any other resources or tips you'd recommend for our listeners?
Reviewing sample answers and analyzing how successful candidates structure their responses is incredibly helpful.
Okay. And practicing with a partner or tutor?
That's invaluable. Getting feedback from someone else can highlight areas you might not have noticed on your own.
So seeking external feedback is a great way to improve.
Absolutely. It provides a different perspective and helps you identify blind spots.
What about focusing on fluency and coherence?
Fluency and coherence are crucial. Practice speaking naturally and connecting your ideas smoothly.
Right, so it's not just about the content, but also the delivery?
Exactly. The examiner assesses both. In short, mastering IELTS Speaking Part 3 requires a structured approach, confident delivery, and consistent practice. The OREO method is a powerful tool to achieve this.
That was a great discussion. Thank you for sharing your expertise. Stay tuned for more episodes of the Duo Dialogues.